Okay, it's not the NBA's best rivalry yet, but man, is it fun to watch it, and it's quickly becoming the NBA's biggest rivalry.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Oklahoma City Thunder fans, Victor Wembanyama fans, Chet Holmgren fans, Wemby fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, and man, what a game last night. Yes, I know the Spurs got blown out, but seeing Wemby and Chet go head-to-head, especially in the fourth quarter, yeah, we had some good stuff to talk about last night. We'll have to play a couple highlights in this video, too, to show you exactly what happened while I'm going over this good article from ESPN, which I'll share in the comments. Drop a comment down below. What did you think about these two going at last night? Are you pumped up for what may be a decade of destruction before the irresistible force, any movable object? Let me know. Hit the thumbs up, like, support the channel, and subscribe to become part of our wonderful sports community. Let's get into the article from ESPN. The NBA's biggest budding rivalry was on display Wednesday night as Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs took on Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder dismantled the Spurs 140-114, grabbing a 2-0 lead in the season series. Wemby had 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks, and Holmgren had 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Right now, those two are competing head-to-head as front runners for Rookie of the Year. Holmgren has already claimed the Western Conference's Rookie of the Month title in November and December. Wemby, on the other hand, has been the sole light in an otherwise dismal season for the last place Spurs. Let me just say this, Spurs fans and Thunder fans. Victor Wembanyama is having a great season in spite of his team, not because of other players around him. Of course, I'm referencing Chet has the benefit of SGA and others. So Wemby, it's very impressive what he's doing. So props to him. When he gets just legit players around him, just imagine what he can do moving forward. But that being said, let's get back into the article. And I did want to note this. During player introductions, Spurs fans loudly booed Holmgren when his name was called and gave Wemby perhaps his second loudest ovation near moments later. Only opening night felt bigger. So I have a feeling as time progresses, you're going to start seeing Thunder fans start booing Wemby a little bit more. You're going to start seeing Spurs fans start booing Chet a little bit more because there's definitely, you can feel it. There's something in the air between, so you can feel it. There's electricity in the air. Obviously, I'm pumped up just doing this video. They're about to talk about block shots, and both are having phenomenal seasons when it comes to blocking shots. Both Holmgren and Wembanyama are on track for the most blocks per game by a rookie since Sean Bradley, remember him, who averaged 3.0 blocks in 1993-94. Wemby right now is averaging 3.2. Chet Holmgren is averaging 2.6. Also noteworthy, maybe not, depending on your perspective, Wemby also had the only head-to-head block of Chet under the basket. So just one between the two of them throughout the game. They both were not guarding each other throughout all times throughout the game. There was switches. I saw Sohan on guarding Chet at times, and then Wemby was, they didn't always match up. This was interesting right here. Good luck guarding them. And I agree with everything ESPN said here. Chet Holmgren, shooting an impressive 38% from three-point range on 4 tries per game, forces hard closures along the perimeter. But he's fluid enough to put it on the floor and nibble enough to pull off creative finishes. Absolutely, he can move very well. Wemby, on the other hand, got the better of Holmgren, flashing to the free throw line and turning for a one-handed dunk before Holmgren could get into proper position, which we're going to show right now. Wemby on the bottom left of your screen, gets to the free throw line, and this goes right by Chet, and boom, shakalaka, thunder, dunk of justice. Very well done, Wemby, and both players have that ability to blow by the defender, especially if the defender is not in the right position, which Chet was not in that particular instance. And then this is the closeout here that this is the part of the article that really got me pumped up. The game within the game between Holmgren and Wemby is just as fun to watch as the actual game itself. I agree. Wemby staring down Holmgren after an absurd step-through dunk in the fourth quarter. Holmgren lowering his shoulder, Wemby on the next possession in response, and got an offensive foul, if I remember correctly. And the play they're talking about, we'll show it right here. So here's the other highlight I was talking about. Wemby on the top at the three-point line, starts to drive, boom, pushes him back, dunks, and then stares him down. He's not just looking. He was staring him down. In the next possession, Holmgren got an offensive foul. So you can just feel, I'm telling you, there's something between these two when it gets on the court. They're both rookies. I know Chet's in his second year, Spurs fans, but by NBA rules, he's still a rookie. Both players are vying for rookie of their position. And while the Spurs suck now, you got to expect with the million draft picks they have coming up over the next few years, they're going to be one of the better teams, one of the best teams in the Western Conference. And I see a long rivalry between the Spurs and Thunder and Chet and Wemby over the next decade or so. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. That being said, it's obvious how these guys understand the significance of their budding rivalry and the brightly lit stage they were playing on Wednesday night. Kudos, and I agree, to both coaches for letting them go at it deep into the fourth quarter of a blowout. Exactly. Either one could have been pulled. And to my surprise, Pop let Wemby play. I'll close with this, my friends. In an era where stars hug each other after games like each other's Instagrams post, the organic nature of the rival has been refreshing to watch unfold. The league hasn't had one of these in quite some time. No, they have not. Wemby and Chet stare each other down. They go at each other. The Spurs and Thunder fan bases mercilessly debate each star's merit for Rookie of the Year, and no one steps in to tamp down the animosity. I can't wait for the next matchup, and neither can I. We truly, I feel, have something special right now growing between these two competitors. As far as Rookie of the Year, I'm a Spurs fan. I'm biased. I'm going to say Wemby all day. If you're a Spurs fan watching the channel, you're going to say Wemby. If you're a Thunder fan, you're going to say Chet. My only thing I like to point out objectively is, again, Chet is on a better team. Yes, the Thunder have a better record. This is not a team reward. The Rookie of the Year is not a team reward. It's an individual award. And Wemby is doing more with maybe significantly less. And I hate to say it as a Spurs fan, but the talent around him, Julian Champagnie is awful. Jeremy Sohan, between the two of them, what they make 2 shots last night and have 5 points, and freaking Champagnie's 1 bucket was in garbage time, so he didn't actually score when the game mattered. It's hard to score when you got players around you that can't make a bucket at the rim or in three-point line and everything in between. And Wemby was also hampered for a long time this season for 2 things. He didn't have a point guard. Jeremy Sohan experiment, Malachi Branham point guard experiment, both sucked. And he's also been a minutes restriction. You might say, something, you're making a lot of excuses for Wemby. I don't want to think of his excuses, just facts. Chet Holmgren is in a much better place to succeed. I want to ask you this, if you think I'm making an excuse, and we'll close with this. Take SGA off the Thunder and drop him on the Spurs. Are the Spurs still going to be one of the worst teams in the Western Conference? Or are the Thunder still going to be one of the best teams in the Western Conference? The Spurs don't have a player to complement Wemby like SGA. Wemby is our SGA right now. So we'll close with that. Both players are playing terrific. They're both fun to watch. I both wish them long, prosperous careers. And that's all I got. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, and as always, go Spurs, go!